Hey everyone, Mike at MJP Photography, and hope everyone had a great Christmas and hope you had a great holiday with your friends and family. So guys, what I want to talk about today for your wedding tips are some of the things you can do from your perspective as a couple coming into a relationship with a photographer to help you get great wedding day photos. You know, it really is a two-way street or a relationship between yourselves and a photographer. That's going to happen over, 12, 18 months, before and after the wedding. So it's really important that you get this down. And now a lot of you are thinking, to get great photos, I'm going to obviously have to have, that amazing venue, down by the lakefront, super flowers, super dress, the whole bit. And while that's definitely super important, it's definitely not top one, top two. I'll let you in on number two next week. But today, for sure, the number one thing from your perspective is your mindset. Now, what you want to do for your mindset is obviously to have a super positive mindset going in with as little stress as possible. Excuse me. In terms of your positive mindset, you want to start early. You want to start early in terms of well before you even start looking for a wedding photographer. What you want to do is to sit down with your fiance and clearly define what it is that you guys want. So when you start looking at portfolios, wedding portfolios online, you're going to start to see a huge range of wedding photos all over the map. I remember when we got married, we didn't even realize, it was almost 8 years ago, that we didn't even realize how many different styles there are. So definitely, once you start to sit down and to look at photos, you're going to start to see a range of photos that you really like. They're really going to speak to you. You don't have to get into all the technical details in terms of the lighting or the composition and that stuff. You're just going to know that I kind of like this style of photos. And that's great. That's exactly what we want. Then you can start to narrow it down in terms of a group of photographers that suit your style, suit your personality types, and suit your budget and all those sorts of things. Now, what you're doing up front, again, you're setting yourself up for that positive mindset. And what this is going to do in the end, looking down the road, is going to give you exactly what it is that you want. Okay, so again, positive mindset on the day. On the engagement session, on the wedding day is super important. And by having done all this work up front, by defining what it is that you want, there's not going to be any wavering or any waffling in your mind as to what it is that you really, really want and what it is that you're really going to ultimately get. So again, the wedding day, as I said before, is full of ups and downs. A couple extra tips here, guys. So definitely on the wedding day, have somebody that you can delegate to. Again, this will kind of take the stress off yourself. Again, putting you in a positive mindset, relieving some of the little bit of that pressure on you. Delegate to the bridal party. Make sure they're responsible, obviously. Get someone that can handle the pressure. Do the errands, do the odd jobs that, leading up to the wedding, the day of the wedding, those kind of things. You put a ton of time in. You're going to put a ton of time, a ton of resources, a ton of effort into the wedding, planning, just going up to it. So come wedding day, you guys just want to sit back, enjoy the day, enjoy your friends and family. That's what it's really all about. And again, you've already taken care of the photography aspect of it because you know the style that you're going to get and what you really want, and that's going to take care of itself. And other things you can do, an engagement session. I've talked about this before, but it's super important to have an engagement session. Again, putting yourself in that positive mindset. One of the number one things that couples tell me after their engagement session, or once they see the photos, it's only about a week after the engagement session, you get to see the photos, is how good they feel and how good they look, and that just gives them a super boost of confidence. And again, that just puts them in a positive mindset again, going forward to the wedding day. They're not even thinking about photography really. I mean, they're super excited, don't get me wrong, but they already know, I'm going to look great on these photos. My fiance and I, we look amazing together, and we know the wedding photos are going to turn out great. So that's it for now, guys. What I'll do next week is follow up with part 2 of this. I think that's the second most important thing you can do to get your great photos on your wedding day from your perspective. So that's it for now, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next week.